Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 season is on the air. Today's date is April 16th, 1961. We are at lovely Memorial Stadium. Tonight, it's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. The Twins have a record coming into this game, no wins and 3 losses. They're looking for their first win. The Orioles are 2-1 so far, only after a few days of baseball in this season, and they're looking to get a better start to the season. The Twins historically won this game 6-4. They had 13 hits. The Orioles had 7 hits. No team had an error. This was the second game of a doubleheader that was played that day. I'll just do the first game when we do 10-minute ticker. So tonight we have a good matchup between the Twin Cities and the Orioles. And of course, this is 1961, so Minnesota. If I'm correct, this is the first year they were in Minnesota when they moved. 1960, I still believe they were still the Washington Senators, if I'm right. So this was the first year the Twins were in Minnesota, at least I think so. I'll have to be sure, but I think 1961, they were in 1960, I believe they were still the Senators and moved to Minnesota. Then the new Washington Senators, of course, would become the Texas Rangers later. Brian B. and Ranson Sports are first to join us here at Memorial Stadium. So hopefully we have a good matchup tonight, a good early regular season game for 1961. Let's see what we get tonight. Starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles in this game was Hal Brown. 10 wins, 6 losses, a save, a 3.18 ERA, 61 strikeouts, 33 walks. He got the call for the Orioles in the second game of the doubleheader that was played here. G. Puck and DJ John, quadruple 4, join us here at Memorial Stadium. So Brown gets the call for the Orioles here. Let's go ahead and let's get to some baseball here. And there's a couple of names I may have an issue with, so you guys are going to help me out. And we already start out with this guy, and I'll tell you, I am not 100% how his name is pronounced. So if somebody there can tell me. Leading off for the Twins will be I'm saying Zoyo Versali, but I may be wrong on that one. Or Versace, I'm not 100% sure. So someone's got to tell me how it's pronounced. I know his nickname was Zorro back in the day of 61. He's the shortstop, 280 average, 7 homers, 53 RBIs for 61 for the Twins. So he will get the leadoff known here. So if anybody here can help me with pronouncing the name correctly, you said Sales, I think. Well, for Sales, like I said, if somebody can help me, make sure I pronounce his name correctly because I will be butchering it all day long. We are using orange, white, and black dice. Orioles are the home team. Let's get started. Brown, a 2-4, strikeout 7, and he will get him on a K. First strikeout for Brown. Memorial Stadium adds 3 to strikeouts, nothing to walks, and nothing to homers. Not many home runs hit that year in Memorial Stadium, which is kind of strange for Baltimore. Only had 107 in that ballpark that year. Next up will be the center fielder, Lenny Green, a 285 average, 9 homers, 50 RBIs. 1 out, Brown with the pitch. 1-6, that's blank. Green, 2-1, he hits a fly ball to center. That'll get taken care of by Snyder, and that is out number 2. And I think my mom will get that call. Yes, she will. It is for her anyway. Next batter for the Twins, first baseman Don Mincher. He got the call in this game, 188 average, 5 homers though, 11 RBIs, 5 home runs for only 101 at-bats. So not too bad there. Brown will make the pitch. 5-4, that's a wild pitch. It will be ball 1. Brown again, 6-1, strikeout. The 15 is high. Mincher, a 5-4, and he hits a fly ball to right. That'll get taken care of by Robinson out there. And it is a 1-2-3 inning on the Twins. So a good start for Brown. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Versailles, is that how you say that? Midlife crisis? Versailles? Okay. Zoilo Versailles or Versailles? So is it Versailles or Versailles? You'll have to help me out there. Steeler fan in midlife crisis join us here at Memorial Stadium. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins in this game was Jack Kralick. 13 wins, 11 losses, 3.61 ERA. I checked out a little bit on his history. Kralick was actually a pretty steady pitcher. Yay. Okay, thank you, my friend there, MLC. I knew midlife crisis would go ahead and help me with the pronunciation of the poor guy's name. So if he ever, so Zoilo, if you're ever watching, well, he's gone anyway, right? I think he's gone, right? I think he passed away. So I don't think he's watching. If it's him or his ghost, I hope he forgives me. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Orioles will be left fielder Dick Williams, future manager. 206 average, 8 homers, 24 RBIs. He gets the call for the Orioles here in the bottom of the first. Pronounce the S. Sayes. Okay, Sayes. Thank you there, brother. Kralick with the pitch. 1-4, wild pitch, ball 1. 1-4, wild pitch, ball 2. 6-1, that's a walk. That 18 is going to be high. Williams will get to swing the bat, 4-4, and he hits one to left field. That's a 2 against the lefty. Williams is going to get himself a leadoff double. He just goes ahead and gets it, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Williams. Nice start for the O's in this inning, so Williams will go to second on a double. Brad Church joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Next up for the Orioles will be right fielder Earl Robinson, a 266 average, 8 homers, and 30 RBIs. Infield is back. Strategy roll says nothing happening. Robinson will swing. Kralick, 3-5. That's a strikeout. The 12 will get him. Struck him out. That's the first strikeout for Kralick. He had 137 Ks and 63 walks in 61. So he will go ahead and get Robinson out there. A little help also from Memorial Stadium doesn't hurt. One down, and that will bring up this guy, known as the human vacuum cleaner. That would be third baseman Brooks Robinson. You know, as much as a lot of people think about that Mike Schmidt was probably the best third baseman of all time, but was Brooks Robinson the best fielding third baseman of all time? Kind of hard to go against that argument. If the ball was anywhere near him, he just sucked it up and threw it to first. One of the best ranges ever, and yes, he does have a range of 5, as he should. Strategy roll. That's a 14, nothing happening. Kralick will make the pitch. 3-2. That's a walk. That 11 is too high. Robinson didn't walk much against lefties. 6-3, and he hits a fly ball to center. That's going to get caught by Green. And that is out number 2. Williams is not going to go to third. He's going to stay at second automatically. He will stay put for 2 down. Next up will be the first baseman, Walt Dropo. 259 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. I'm thinking it's Dropo, not Dropo. I think it's Dropo. At least I was taught. Dropo is at first base for this game. Didn't play many games for B-More that year, only 14. But he got the call here in the second game of the doubleheader. Strategy roll, that is an 8. Williams will stay put. Yes, Dick Williams did play in the majors. Kralick with the pitch. 3-1. Against the righty, that's a home run result. Against the lefty, Dropo needs a 13. The 18 is too high. He won't get it. Dropo 3-2, and he just chops it to third. That'll get handled by Bertoya. He'll take it and throw to first and retire the side. Wow, Dropo had a good chance to put the Orioles up quickly, but he doesn't get it done. No runs and a hit for the O's. No score after 1. We go to the top of the second. And leading off for the Twins will be right fielder Bob Allison. 245 average, 29 homers, 105 RBIs. Not too bad. Pretty good amount of homers there. Brown will go ahead and make the pitch. Brown, a 2-3. Error on a grounder. Allison, 2-1. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is at the Dropo, but his error rating is a 0. He won't make an error. Brown will come over there. Dropo will toss it to him for the out, and that is 1 down. Next up for the Twins will be left fielder Jim Lemon. 258 average, 14 homers, 52 RBIs. I don't know if he was related to Chet or to Bob. I don't think so. Brown will go ahead and make the pitch. Brown, 2-4, strikeout 10, got him. He'll get Lemon on the K. And that is the second strikeout for Brown. 2 outs, and that will bring up the catcher. Here's another name I might have an issue with. I don't know if that's Hal Naranjan or Hal Narangan or Naragon, not sure. Hal Naragon, 302 average, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. He is the catcher for the Twins in this game. Brown will make the pitch. Brown, 3-2. What can Brown do for you? 3-2. That is a blank. Naragon, 2-6. And that's going to be a base hit right back through the box. It'll get past Brown. Base hit past the pitcher. And Naragon gets the first hit of the game for the Orioles. So, like I said, Naragon, I'm not 100% sure, but I really don't know. As I said, I'm going to be butchering names here during this whole season, I think. A 2-out hit for the Twins, keep things alive. Here comes the third baseman, Reno Bertoia. Bertoia will find himself on the Kansas City Athletics later in the year, but right now he is on the Twins. 226 average, 2 homers, 25 RBIs. You guys always know that if there is a different color, if a player is on a team with a different name and team color, I always let you know what team he will be going to or what team he came from. 2 outs. Naragon, not much of a threat to steal. That's a 5. Nothing happening on the strat. Brown will make the pitch. 6-1, strikeout, and the 8 will take care of Bertoia, and he struck him out, and that is strikeout number 3 for Brown. So no runs and a hit for the Twins as they strand a base runner. We will go to the bottom of the second. Kralick gets back on the mound for the Twins. Leading off for Baltimore will be their catcher, Gus Triandos, a 244 average, 17 homers, 63 RBIs. Triandos was the catcher for the second game in this doubleheader that was played. Kralick will make the pitch. 5-3. That's a pitcher result. Triandos, a righty, a 1-13 will be a base hit. That's a 7, and that is good. That's a single for Triandos. It's a right past Kralick. And the Orioles get a leadoff runner. Triandos on it first. And now we will see the shortstop, Ron Hansen. 248 average, 12 homers, 51 RBIs. Infield does go to double play depth. Triandos had no stolen bases. Nothing happening with the 17. Kralick does have a light pickoff chance, but he will deal with Hansen. Kralick, 1-5, strikeout, 18 is high. Hansen, 2-3, and that's a ground ball to short. Let's see if they turn the 2. 3-4. Second base, pivot, Gardner is a 0. A 1-4, they turn the double play, and they do not. The throw goes to second to get Triandos, and they will not try to go to first. Hansen will make it there for the fielder's choice. So a 1-4 chance to get a double play, and they don't get it. And the next batter will be second baseman Marv Breeding. 209 average, a homer, 16 RBIs. Breeding gets a call here at second base for this game. Runner on first. Hansen had 1 stolen base that season, but he's not doing anything. Kralick will go ahead and make the pitch. Kralick, 5-3. That's a pitcher result. That 15 is going to be too high either way. Breeding 4-6. It's a ground ball to third. They're going to get another chance at a double play. 1-1-2. Second base pivot. Gardner is a 0-1-2. They'll turn the double play. They do not. Hansen thrown out at second. Breeding gets to first, but there are 2 outs. Let's see here. Make sure I get everybody where they're on. Now that. So another ground ball, this time to third, but again, they don't turn the double play. And next up for the Orioles will be center fielder Russ Snyder. 292 average, a homer, 13 RBIs in 61. He gets the call here. Breeding on it first. Once again, the strategy roll of 5 and nothing happening. Breeding will stay put. Kralick will set up and make the pitch. Kralick 5-3. Again, the pitcher result. And again, the 18 is too high. Snyder 6-4. Popped it up. Pop up to first. Mincher's going to get to that one, and he will make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Orioles. They are able to get a man on, but they cannot bring him in. And after 2, we still got no score. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Twins will be second baseman Billy Gardner. 225 average, 2 homers, 13 RBIs in 61. He gets the call here. If you guys are wondering where Harmon Killebrew is, he is on the bench. He actually played the first game of this doubleheader. Did not start in the second game, but he is there. Brown 2-4, strikeout 14. That's going to be high. Gardner, a 4-5. He hits a fly ball to center. That'll get taken care of by Snyder. One down. Here comes the pitcher, Jack Kralick. 151 average. He did have a home run and 6 RBIs in 61 for the Twins. Yep. Designated hitter. They don't need a stinking designated hitter. Brown with the pitch. 6-5 against the lefty. Strikeout. That one gets him, and he struck him out. And Brown already has 4 strikeouts in this game, and that is 2 down. 2 down for Versailles. For Versailles, he is 0 for 1. Brown will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-6. That's a walk. That 5 will walk him. Versailles will go ahead and go to first on a 2-out walk. He just barely walked him. Brown thought that ball should have been in there, but the umpire says no, and that will put a runner on first. With 2 down, here's Green. Green is 0 for 1. Infield is still back. Double D joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Strategy roll, nothing there with Versailles. He's going to stay put. Brown will go ahead and pitch, and that is a 6-4 strikeout, and he will get the K on the 4, and that will retire the side. And Brown, right now, having a good night doing the strikeouts. That's already his 5th. And nothing across for the Twins except the walk. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. And I am glad you're enjoying the season there so far. Double D got a long way to go. As I said, I don't care what season we do here in Inside Pitch. Every season seems to have its own atmosphere. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Leading off for the Orioles will be the pitcher, Hal Brown. He batted 140 that year in 61 and had an RBI. Kralick will go Versailles. That's what I think, more like Versailles. I know, right? Versailles. I know, right? Kralick with the pitch. 1-2. Against the righty, that's going to be a blank. Brown, a 2-1. And Brown's going to come through with a base hit to left. A nice single by Brown. And he says, what? A designated hitter? We don't need no stinking DH. And that will be a base hit for Brown. As so far, the pitchers here in 1961 are saying, we don't need a DH, just scrap it. Maybe we'll change history in 1973. Who knows? That does put a runner on first. The next batter is Williams. He got a double his first time up, but couldn't come in to score. Brown, not really a threat to do anything. The 12 will oblige him, so Kralick will pitch to Williams. Pitch coming from Kralick. 4-6, error on a throw. Williams, 1-4, and that's a ground ball to third. That's a ground ball to third, so now we got to see what we got here. And the thing is, it's an error. We may have an error on a throw. So the first thing I got to do is see where was hit, where it was gone to. Double play first. So 2-2-3, and second base pivot is Gardner, and he has a 0. So so now I got to see what the play is, and we're going to stick with the 18 there first. So an error on a throw. So in this case, let's see, a 1-3. It's a double play. It is a 6. So no, it's not going to be a double play. Brown is going to make it to second. And the paper is Bertoya. His error rating was a 15. That's an 18. He will not make an error on a throw, so it will go to first, and there is one out. He has a 15 error rating, but he doesn't make an error, as that 18 saves his bacon, but that does allow the runner to go to second. So maybe he bobbled it in a way. He bobbled it, and he decided to go to first with it and get the out there, so Brown does go to second. So we'll say that happened right there. Brown is on second base. The batter is Earl Robinson, and Robinson struck out his first time up. Infield is now normal, and nothing happening on the track. Kralick, 4-6. Again, the error on a throw comes up. Robinson, 2-3, and that's going to be, nope, that's going to be an infield single to second base. That's picked up by Gardner. His error rating is an 8. That's a 5. He's going to try to get him out, and he's going to throw the ball away. That is an error. That is a single and an error. A tough play by Gardner at second base. He picks it up and he throws that ball away. And that's an automatic 2-base error on a throw. So Brown will come in to score, and Robinson goes to second, and the Orioles are up 1-0. Wow, that is an error right there. So that is a single and an E4, which allows Brown to come in, an error on a throw. Puts the runner on second. There were no errors historically in this game, but the Twins will make one here. So 1-0 in favor of the O's, and that will bring up the vacuum cleaner. Robinson is 0 for 1. Exactly, designated hitter. I know, right there, Mr. Bryan. 1 out. Runner at second again on the error. That's a 6, and nothing happening. Kralick will make the pitch. 5-3, pitcher result, the 12 against the righty. Yep, that's going to be a base hit by Robinson right back through the box, and that will be a single. Robinson, a base running rating of 3, will come home automatically from second. An RBI single for the vacuum cleaner. 2-0 Orioles. Stadium cheers. Yay! So the error definitely comes in to haunt them as B-Rob goes ahead and smacks one into set past the pitcher for a hit. And now the batter is Dropo. Dropo is 0 for 1. And now the infield will move back to double play depth. Now 2-0 in favor of the O's. Robinson only had 1 stolen base, and he's not going to do anything on an 8. Kralick will go ahead and make the pitch. Kralick, 5-4, range play. Dropo, 3-1, popped up to first base, and that's going to be a range play for Mincher. His range is a 3. His range, well, his double play depth, his range is a 3, but a double play depth, his range is a 2. And he'll make the play. What a play there by Mincher. He actually gets under it, and he does make the catch, and that's going to be 2 outs. That's a pop out, so Robinson stays back at first. So nice play there by Mincher to keep a base hit. And now here's Triendos. Triendos got a single his first time up, but now there are 2 outs. Strategy roll, that is an 11. Nothing happening there. Kralick will go ahead and deal. 2-6. Strikeout 12. No, that's going to be too high. Triendos 4-6, and he hits a fly ball to left. Lemon will camp under it and put it away and make the catch. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 big error allows the Orioles to go ahead and take a lead here after 3. Time for station identification. This is the RJL Network. Be right back. We go to the top of the 4th inning here. Orioles leading 2-0 on the Twins in this very early regular season 61 game. And leading off for the Twins at the top of the 4th will be Don Mincher. Mincher is 0 for 1. Brown will set up and make the pitch. 3-5. That's at the park. Memorial Stadium 1-3, and that is a ground ball to second. That'll be handled by Breeding, and that will be out number 1. 1 down for Allison. Allison is 0 for 1. Brown will set up and make the pitch. And 1-3. That's a range play. Allison 2-5 against a righty. Fly ball left field. Getting over there is Dick Williams. Lousy range. His range is a 1. And that's a 2. It'll drop in, and that is going to be a single for Allison. So Dick Williams is no Greg Luzinski, and Allison will go ahead and get the first on the single. A base hit for Bobby Allison. Allison, he'll be there at first. Here is Lemon looking to make lemonade out of the next pitch. Lemon is 0 for 1. And let's see, double play depth is called. Allison had 2 stolen bases that year. That is a 2, and he does not get the steal sign and no hit and run. So Brown will pitch. Brown, 6-6 against a righty. That is a blank. Lemon, 3-6, and that's going to be a single right past second. It will be a base hit. Allison rounding second. He will make it to third with a base running rating of 4. And now the Twins are in business here in the top of the 4th. Runners at first and third with 1 out. And the next batter is Narragon. He is got a single his first time up. So Narragon will come up to bat. Runners at first and third. And he does hit it a double plays, and the Orioles are going to stay at double play depth and try to turn 2. Strategy roll, Lemon had 1 stolen base, and nothing happening with the 9. Brown will go ahead, settle in, and make the pitch. Brown, 3-5. That's at the park. Memorial Stadium, 2-2. And that is a blank. And we got another rare play, the 3rd game of the season and the 3rd straight game we have a rare play. So rare plays men on. Let's see what we got. And that is a 6. Oh boy, it's a 61. Sinking liner, roll 2. Let's find out. 61, sinking liner to left field, which fielder dives for. Resolve as a range play for the fielder. Okay, so that was to hit the left field, and that is Williams. Williams has a range of 1. Not this time again. So doesn't get it. If caught, has a chance to double up, but no, he did not catch it. If range check fails, ball gets to the wall. Fielder chases ball, roll 1d6 versus base running rate plus outfielder arm rate on play to third. If roll above ABR, out at third, otherwise triple, all other runners score. So Dick Williams doesn't get the ball in left field. We know that Allison does come in to score. And we know that Lemon comes in to score. Narragon is trying for third. His base running rating is a 1. Lemon has an arm of 0. So Narragon on a 1, he should be safe. On a 1, he's safe. On a 2 or 6, he is out. He's 1. It's a 1. He's safe. Narragon gets himself a triple. Holy cow, he is safe. And boy, they took a chance sending him to third. And that's going to be a 2 RBI triple, and the Twins have tied it up at 2. Stadium groans. How Narragon gets himself a bases clearing triple. He's safe at third. He gets there. Williams tried to dive for it, couldn't make it. The infield will now come in with 1 out. And here is Bertoya. Bertoya is 0 for 1. Malbert's 20 joins us here at Memorial Stadium. It is fun to have you here as well, my friend. Have you here as well, my friend. Tied at 2 now. And let's see. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing happening with the 12. Infield is in. Brown will make the pitch. 4-1. That is a blank. Bertoya, 6-3. Base hit right past third. Single. The Twins take the lead. Stadium groans again. So after getting 1 quick out, 4 straight base hits, and the Twins have now taken a 3-2 lead on the O's. As Bertoya goes ahead and smacks one past third for a single. Next up is Gardner. Gardner is 0 for 1. Bertoya had 3 stolen bases. He's not going to do anything. Not many steals on this Twins team by the looks of it. Brown with the pitch. 3-4. That is a blank. Gardner, 5-4. He flies 1 to right. That'll get handled by Robinson, and that's out number 2. Here is Kralick. Kralick is 0 for 1. Bertoya still on it first. Nothing on Strat. Bertoya will stay there. Brown will set up and make the deal. Brown, 4-6, range play. Kralick, 2-5. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Hansen. Got pretty good range. His range is a 4. And he'll make the play. Nice play by Hansen. And he's going to throw to first to get Kralick. And that will end the inning. Twins put 3 runs on 4 hits on the board. They now lead it 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Still trying to get used to 1961 baseball here. I got to admit that. You kind of feel that watching these games is actually like watching a game being played in 1961. It just feels that way. But then again, I wasn't born in 61, so I really don't know what I'm talking about anyway. Leading off for the Orioles will be Ron Hansen. Hansen is 0 for 1. Kralick gets back on the mound. Bottom of the 4th, Twins now have a 3-2 lead. Kralick, 3-5, strikeout, got him. That's a 2, and he gets him there. And that is strikeout number 2 for Kralick. 1 man down. Next up is Breeding. Breeding is 0 for 1. Kralick will set up. He'll make the deal. And 6-6. That's a blank. Breeding. 2-3. And against the lefty, Breeding goes ahead and hits 1 into left. That's going to shoot the gap. Breeding's going to wind up at second. That's going to be a double. Breeding gets a double against the left-handed pitcher. So now the Orioles get the tying run at second base. And here comes Snyder. Snyder is 0 for 1. Infield is still going to play back. Let's see. Strategy roll. And that is a 17. Snyder actually gets the bunt sign, but he wants to swing. Kralick will go ahead and deal it up. Pitch from Kralick, 3-4. That's at the park. Memorial Stadium, 1-4. Base hit to center field. That will be a single for Snyder. Let's see. Breeding is a base running rating of 3. Single to center plus 3 is a 6 because Green is a +1 arm. That's going to be good enough. Breeding's going to come around. He will score. This game is tied. Snyder goes ahead and brings him in on an RBI single, and we got a tie game at 3. The Twins are still looking for their first win in this season. Baltimore is 2-1. So now we have a tie game here at 3, and now here comes Brown. Brown got a base hit his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. And Brown gets the bunt sign. He gets the bunt sign here, but and Dick Williams, a lousy hitter, really, although he did get a double. With 1 out, I'll let him swing. It's tied up. Kralick will go ahead and make the pitch. Kralick, 2-2. That's a blank. Brown, 2-6. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn it. 3-4. Second base pivot. Gardner 0. 1-4 double play. And they got it. And that will retire the side. 5-4-3. But the Orioles do pick up a run. Let's see. They do get 1 run on 2 hits. And after 4, we're tied at 3 here. And yep, Steeler fan, he's correct. The Astros and Mets are still unbeaten. I can guarantee you here in 1961, the Astros and the Mets will not lose a game. I can guarantee that. That is 100% guarantee, Steeler fan. The Astros and Mets will never lose this season. That is a guarantee. They will be undefeated for 1961. Let's go to the top of the 5th, tied at 3. Doug Hunt joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Good to have you here, sir. Zoilo Versailles will go ahead and lead off for the Twins, and he is 0 for 1. And I need a drink here real quick because you guys wear my voice out. Always good to have liquid nearby. Brown will go ahead and make the pitch. A 5-4 wild pitch, ball 1. 2-1. That's a walk. That 4 is going to walk Versailles, and he will go to first. So Versailles walks for the second time here. So he's now walked twice. And here comes Green. Green is 0 for 2. Infield goes in a double play depth. As Brian B. says, the Astros and Mets are insignificant franchises. Obviously, Steeler fan Brian B. doesn't know anything about baseball. Versailles on it first. Strategy roll. That's a 20. Brown does have a pickoff chance. Throws to first and got him. He picked him off. Brown got him. A 1-3 is a pickoff. That is a 3, and he gets Versailles napping. Picked him off. 1 out. Oh, Brown has a pretty decent move, and he gets him there. And that is 1 away. Now Green will bat with nobody on base. Brown will pitch. 2-5 against the lefty. Walk 11. Yes, they will walk Green. So it's a good thing that Brown did get him picked off. But Green now draws a walk. And that is the 3rd walk issued by Brown. And now, once again, a man on first. Here comes Mincher. Mincher is 0 for 2. Green had 17 stolen bases that year, but he's not going anywhere. Brown will make the pitch to Mincher. Brown, 5-6. Error chance of an error. Mincher, 6-6, and that is a fly ball to center field. That ball is hit to Snyder. His error rating is a 10. That's a 6, but it is not an odd number, which means he will make the catch. 2 down. Has to be an odd number on a fly ball, chance of an error. And it will be a fly out. A tough play there for Snyder, but he does hold on to it and makes the catch. 2 down now for Allison. He's 1 for 2. Browns, I don't care. I just picked them off. Strategy roll 4. Green not going anywhere. What can Brown do for you? Brown will make the pitch. 5-2. That is a blank. Allison, 6-5. Another fly ball to center field, but Snyder will this time will not have any issue with it, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but that's all the Twins will get as we now go to the bottom of the 5th. You know, we're in the quietest day of sports in the year. No, today is the quietest day of sports. Nothing happening at all. No baseball, because the All-Star game was last night, which was actually a lot of fun to watch. What a blast by Stanton. No football. Of course, training camp starts very soon. No basketball, no hockey. The quietest day in sports is always the day after the All-Star game. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Who leads off? That would be Dick Williams. Williams is 1 for 2. He's got a double in the game. Tied at 3 here at Memorial Stadium. Kralick, 1-3, walk, 10, no, too high. Williams, 2-6, and it's a hit line drive right to second. Gardner's got it. And that's out number 1. 1 down, here comes Earl Robinson, and he is 1 for 2. Scored on, reached on, got an extra base on an error. Kralick, a 3-3. That is a blank. He's not tired. Robinson, 1-3, and Robinson goes ahead. He's going to get his second hit of the game. That's going to be a double to right. Robinson hits one hard, and he'll wind up on second. So the go-ahead run on second base for the vacuum cleaner. Brooks is 1 for 2. Infield is still back. Kralick, and that is a 1. Robinson actually gets the steal sign to go to third, but he's going to let Robinson hit. Brooks Robinson actually had one of his better hitting years in 61, batting 287. That was one of his better hitting years. Kralick, he will pitch. 6-1, walk, 10. No, that's high against the lefty. Robinson, 1-4, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. That'll get handled by Versailles. He's going to throw to first for the out, and Earl Robinson will move on to third. So a slow rolling grounder allows Earl Robinson to go to third base, but now there are 2 outs for Dropo. Dropo is 0 for 2. Robinson will set up there at third base, hoping the Orioles can get him in. Dropo will get ready for the pitch. Nothing on Strat. Kralick, 3-1 against a righty. That's a home run result. Against a lefty, Dropo needs a 13. He didn't get it last time, and he's not going to get it this time. That's a 15, and he again misses a home run. Can Dropo swing? 5-1, and no, he's going to chop it to second base. Handled by Gardner, throws to first, side retired, and Dropo picks up the bat, cracks it over his knee, and goes into the dugout. No runs, 1 hit for the Orioles. Dropo, second time he got a fat pitch, and second time he did nothing with it. After 5, still tied at 3. Of course, I really didn't know if they were cracking bats over their knees back in the 1960s. Maybe someone could tell me if they actually were doing that when they messed up. I know that's done a lot this year, a lot now. I don't know if they were extreme that way in 1961. I'm not sure, because I wasn't around yet then. Let's go to the top of the 6th. Jim Lemon leads off for Minnesota, and he is 1 for 2. Brown will set up and pitch. 1-3. That is a range play. Lemon 1-4 against a righty. Ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Brooks Robinson. His range is a 5, but it's a 6. The vacuum cleaner, I guess, wasn't plugged in, and that's going to go by him for a base hit, and that's going to be a double down the line. Wow, Lemon hits one past Brooks Robinson. Range is a 5. That was a 6. I guess somebody didn't plug in the vacuum cleaner. Lemon goes to second on a leadoff double. Wow, he hit it past Brooks Robinson. Well, even he missed a few. Here's Narragon. Narragon is having a good night tonight. He is 2 for 2. He has a single and a triple. Infield is at his back. Handles on the bats were a lot thicker then. That's what I thought. So runner on at second, and that is a 9. Nothing happening with Lemon. He'll stay put. Brown can't believe that Lemon got that past Brooks. Brown with the pitch. 1-4. That's a walk. The 11 is high. Narragon 3-2, and that is a fly ball to center. Snyder will go ahead and make the catch for out number 1. Lemon will stay at second automatically. Since the modifier on a fly out to second center field is already a -2, that makes him a 0, and he will stay at second for 1 out. One down, and here comes Bertoya. Bertoya is 1 for 2. Strategy roll, that is a 3. Lemon is staying put. Brown 6-5 against a righty. That's a blank. Bertoya 4-3, and that's a fly to left. Dick Williams will come under this one. He'll make the play. That's 2 outs, and Lemon will stay at second. So 2 away here now for Gardner. Gardner is 0 for 2. 2 down now. Lemon on at second. And that is a 7. Nothing happening there. Good ball game here at Memorial Stadium. Tied at 3. Brown 1-5. That's an error on a throw. Gardner 6-5. That's going to be a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Hansen. His error rating is a 10. That's a 19. He won't make an error. Hansen's got it. Throws to first to retire the side. A leadoff double for the Twins, but they can't do anything with it. We will go to the bottom of the 6th. Leading off for the O's will be Gus Triandos. He is 1 for 2. That's now in the bottom of the 6th inning. Kralick got still plenty of juice left in him. However, Brown is running out of batters. He can only face 1 more. He's due to lead off in the 7th inning. Kralick, a 3-5 strikeout, got him with the 1 easily, and that is a K. Strikeout number 3 for Kralick as he gets Triandos. 1 down. Here's Hansen. Hansen is 0 for 2. Kralick, not a lot of players built by Bo Jackson either. That's true, but I'll tell you, I saw a few players. I mean, I don't know about you, but I thought Mickey Mantle was pretty ripped. He looked like a pretty big guy, but you're right, Double D. But I saw Mickey Mantle, and I thought, I thought he was pretty ripped up. Kralick, 6-2, strikeout 13. No, just misses. Hansen is a 9, plus 3 is a 12. He just misses him. Hansen 4-1. He'll make him pay for that. Base hit right past second, and the Orioles get the go-ahead run on. Single for Hansen. He'll get to first. And the next batter is Breeding. Breeding is 1 for 2. Got a double his last time up and scored. Infield double play depth. Hansen only had 1 stolen base, and that is a 16, nothing happening. Some of these names, of course, are unfamiliar. Remember, this was the second game of a doubleheader played that day. Kralick with the pitch. 1-2 against the righty. That is blank. Breeding. 4-6. Ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn it. 1-1-2. Second base, Gardner pivot 0, 1 or 2. It's a double play. And they got it to third base, to second base, to first base. Double play, side retired. No runs on a hit. The Orioles have gotten a hit in every single inning so far, at least one hit. But it is Breeding that grounds out in around the horn. And we're still tied at 3 here after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Let's see. Jack Kralick is due to lead off. And let's see what they want to do with him. Do I want him to bat here, or do I want him to pit, or do I want him to swing? This is the 7th inning. This is the 60s. Kralick, and let me see what we got here. Kralick can pitch to 27. He can pitch to 31 batters. Let's see here. You're the Twins. You're looking for a win. And I think in this situation, they may want to save a guy. I think they're going to let him hit. They're going to let Kralick hit. He'll go ahead and pitch and try to get one more inning out of him. So Jack Kralick will lead off, and he is 0 for 2. Top of the 7th inning, tied at 3. Brown with the pitch. 2-3. Error on a grounder. Kralick, 1-5. That's going to be a fly ball. It'll be a fly out to left, and it'll get handled by Williams for out number 1. Brown is now tired, and they're going to see, but he is due to bat second in the 7th, so they're going to try to see if he can get the inning done. Here's Versailles. Versailles is 0 for 1, but he's walked twice. Sebastian Stratt joins us here at Memorial Stadium. 1 out. Brown will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-5 against the righty. That is a blank. Versailles 2-3, and that is a ground ball to short. Taken care of there by Hansen. He'll throw to first for out number 2. 2 down now for Green. Green is 0 for 2. He walked his last time up. Brown trying to get out of this inning. Trying to finish his day. Brown, a 5-2. That is a blank. Green, a 2-1. Fly ball center field. A good job by Brown. Snyder will get to it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning on the Twins. So a nice job by Brown. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night's matchup will be April 19th, and we're taking a trip to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. That is correct. The Dodgers did not play in Dodger Stadium at 61. They were at LA Coliseum. And we got a good matchup tomorrow night as the St. Louis Cardinals will take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ernie Broglio will pitch for the Cardinals, and it will be Don Drysdale on the mound for the Dodgers. So we got a good matchup tomorrow. We got Redbirds and Dodgers, Broglio against Drysdale. Looking forward to that matchup, as of course, really most of the best pitchers in 61 really were in the National League, not the American League that year. There were a few, but more National League pitchers we know about that time. So the Redbirds and the Dodgers will be tomorrow here on RJL Network. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Twins and Orioles here tied at 3. Jack Kralick, he is going to pitch. And leading off for the Orioles will be Russ Snyder. Snyder is 1 for 2. He had a single his last time up. Kralick will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-5. That is a blank. Snyder, 1-2. A fly ball to center field handled by Green, and it will be out number 1. That's going to be it for Hal Brown. They're going to go ahead and yank him. He did a good job. He pitched his ERA. His ERA is 3.18. But the Orioles will go to the bench. And let's see who they're going to bring on to bat. And Kralick, a lefty. So coming on to pinch hit for the Orioles will be Jackie Brandt. Brandt had an excellent season in 1961, a .297 average, 16 homers, 72 RBIs. So here comes Brandt, and he'll go up against Kralick here here in the bottom of the 7th. Beatles Eternally joins us here at Memorial Stadium. If I was here, I would take a photograph for Beatles Eternally. That's Ringo Starr, and that counts. Kralick will go ahead and make the pitch. Kralick, 2-2. That is a blank. Brandt, a 6-6, and against the lefty, base hit right past short, and that will be a single for Brandt. So Brandt comes off the bench, and he gets a pinch hit single. So Brandt goes to first, and he will go there. He will hold on there, and we go to the top of the order for B-Moore, and here is Williams. Williams is 1 for 3, and infield a double play death. And question is, let's see, Williams in left field. We are in the 7th inning. Do I want to bring in a pinch hitter here? Let me see. Do I want to bring in a pinch hitter or I want him to bat? You know what? I'm going to save him, and I'm going to let him hit. So Dick Williams will bat. Brandt on it first. Infield a double play depth. Strategy roll 15, nothing happening. Kralick will make the pitch. 6-4, range play at the park. Memorial Stadium, 4-6. It's a fly ball to center field. That ball is hit to Green. Green's range is a 3. That's a 5. He won't get it, and that's going to be a single for Williams. Brandt, the base running rating of 4. A single to center is a 0. Single to center, so a 1-4. Brandt will make third, and he does, and it's a 1. Williams, a base running rating of 2. Does he get second? No, he doesn't. He stays put. So that is a single for Williams as he comes through with a big hit to move Brandt over to third. And now a chance for Earl Robinson. Runners at the corners. Infield is in. Brandt on it third. Williams on it first. They go talk to Kralick on the mound. See if he can get out of this. Earl Robinson having a good game. He's 2 for 3. A single and a double. Infield is in. Tied at 3. Strategy rolls are still active. That is a 16. No play. Kralick will set up, and he will make the pitch. 1-1, that's a blank. Robinson, 4-5, base hit right past first, it's a single. Brandt will come in, and he will score. Williams, a base running rating of 2, on a single past first, he will make it to third. And Robinson to first, and the Orioles have taken the lead. It's 4-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! RBI single by Earl Robinson. He's now 3 for 4. And now that brings up the vacuum cleaner. Brooks Robinson is 1 for 3. Now the infield is going to be put at double play depth as they're going to try to turn 2 here. Kralick can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. They will let him pitch to Robinson. Infield double play depth, 1 out. Orioles now have a 4-3 lead. Strategy roll, 10. No play. Kralick with the pitch. 2-1 against the righty. That's a home run result. Against the lefty, Robinson needs a 4. That's a 2. You got to be kidding me. Dropo needed a 13 or lower, and he couldn't get it. Robinson has a 4 against the lefty, and he needs a 4, and he gets a 2. Well, what do you know? Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Brooks Robinson. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 3-run bomb by Brooks Robinson as Kralick pitched him a grapefruit, and Brooks Robinson turned that into fruit salad, and it is now 7-3 Orioles. And Dropo looks at Brooks Robinson with a kind of a stare, and Brooks goes, "What?" And he said, "How come you had a home run and I had a better chance of hitting a homer, but you go ahead and hit it?" And Brooks Robinson says, "Hey, you know, I am going in the Hall of Fame one day." 7-3 Orioles. And now the batter is Dropo, who actually has to bat next. And now the Twins have the bullpen warming up. It's now 7-3. Dropo will bat. Kralick, this will probably be his last bat. Is this going to be his? Actually, that's going to be it for Kralick, actually. So Kralick is going to come out of the game. The Twins will make a pitching change. With a 4-run lead, the Twins will go to their middle relief bullpen. Coming on to pitch for the Twins now will be Don Lee. 3 wins, 6 losses, 3 saves, a 3.52 ERA. Lee will take over now for the Twins. Dropo will now come up to bat, and he is 0 for 3, but he's missed a home run twice. Lee will go ahead and make the pitch. Lee, 6-1, strikeout 12, no. Dropo misses it. Dropo swings, 3-4, and he gets a single right past third. That's a base hit. So Dropo says, well, I guess I have to settle for a single. So a single for Dropo keeps the hits coming for the Orioles. And Dropo on first. Here's Triendos. Triendos is 1 for 3. He's got a single. Infield back to double play depth, but now strategy rolls are off as the Orioles now have a 7-3 lead. Dropo on it first. Lee will make the pitch. Lee, 4-4 against the righty. Strikeout. The 10 is good. He got him. He gets Triendos on a K, and that is the second out. 2 down now, and here is Hansen. Hansen is 1 for 3. Dropo still on it first. Lee trying to go ahead and just get this inning over with. Lee, 1-2. That is a blank. Hansen, 2-4. That's grounded to third, handled by Bertoya. And he's going to throw to second to get Dropo. We'll go the short way, and that will retire the side. What an inning for the Orioles, though. 4 runs on 5 hits. A 3-run bomb by Brooks Robinson. The human vacuum cleaner goes ahead and sucks them all up in that one. And it's 7-3 O's after 7. How about a home run by the human vacuum cleaner? We go to the top of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Twins is going to be Don Mincher. And the Orioles need a pitcher. They got left, right, and right. So let's see who the Orioles want to bring on to pitch. And coming on to pitch for the Orioles is going to be Wes Stock. 5 wins, no losses, 3 saves, a 3.00 ERA. Stock will come on and will come up and lead off, or will come on and pitch now for the Orioles. Mincher, the leadoff batter, and let me see what they're going to do here. And we're going to see a pinch hitter for the Orioles. That's going to be it for Mincher. He's going to come out. And coming on to come onto the plate, and he will take over at first base, will be that guy. He was on the bench because he started the first game with a doubleheader, but he will come up to bat. Here is the great Harmon Killebrew, 288 average, 46 homers, 122 RBIs. Harmon Killebrew, I don't know, one of the better home run hitters that was out there in the better home run hitters. That guy, Killebrew, absolutely killed baseballs. He swung with a vengeance, at least that I saw him go. So, and of course, let me make a thing here, as Killebrew will take over at first as well. So here comes Killebrew, who will go up against Wes Stock. 7-3 Orioles. Mike Eisenberg joins us here at Memorial Stadium. Stock, 5-5. That is a home run chance. Killebrew, a righty, a 1-18. That 7 is passing. I don't even have to check Killebrew's card. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is out of the park. Home run. Harmon Killebrew comes right off the bench and sends one. That was in Baltimore. I think that landed somewhere in Washington, D.C. Wes Stock made a big mistake. You pitched a meatball to Killebrew, which, well, if you pitch a meatball to Killebrew, that's automatic lasagna, 7-4. Killebrew comes up and that says, hey, let me show these guys how we hit the ball. 7-4 now. Here is Allison. Allison is 1-for-3. So Stock goes up, and the first deal he deals is Killebrew, and he just goes ahead and blows it right out of there. So nobody out, now a 7-4 game. Stock will pitch to Allison. Allison 1-for-3. Stock 6-5. That's a pitcher result. That 16 is high. Allison 3-5. It's a fly ball to left, and it will be Williams getting that. 1 out. So 2 Hall of Famers hit home runs tonight. Brooks Robinson and Harmon Killebrew. Here's Lemon. Lemon having a good night. 2-for-3, a single and a double. Stock will go ahead and make the pitch. Stock 3-4 against the righty. That's blank. Lemon 2-4, and that's grounded to short. Handled by Hansen. He'll throw to first for the out, 2 down. And yes, it is good to be back there, Mr. Eisenberg. It is good to see you again as well. Here is Narragon. Narragon is having a good night tonight. He is 2-for-3, a single and a triple. But now there are 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Stock will make the pitch. 5-6, strikeout 16, no. Narragon, 5-6. That's a fly ball to center. Snyder will get under it and make the catch and retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, a home run solo shot by Harmon Killebrew. They're still looking for that baseball. As I said, I don't think they're going to find it here in Baltimore. That may have landed somewhere in Washington, D.C. That ball was cracked out easily. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Marv Breeding leads off for Baltimore in the bottom of the 8th. Don Lee, he will continue to pitch. He'll continue to pitch, so Don Lee will stay out there for Breeding at least. 7-4 now, Orioles. There's the pitch from Lee. Breeding's actually 1-for-3. Lee, 4-4 against the righty. Strikeout, and he got him. He gets Breeding on a K. Struck him out. 1 down. And now the batter is Snyder. Snyder 1 for 3, has a single in the game. Lee 2-3, strikeout 19 is high. Snyder a 6-1, and Snyder hits a base hit. That's going to be a single in the center, and Snyder will go to first. So a 1-out single puts a runner on first. Stock is the next batter, but they'll bring him back, and the Orioles will go to the bench themselves. And let's see. And coming on to bat for the Orioles will be Jim Gentile, 302 average, 46 homers, 141 RBIs. Jim Gentile, another baseball killer in 1961. He had a very good year for the Orioles here, Jim Gentile. Gentile now with a runner on first. Don Lee wants to make sure he doesn't do the same thing that Stock did to Killebrew. Infield is a double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Lee, 5-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Gentile, 3-4, and Gentile goes ahead and smacks a double into right field. That is a two-bagger. Snyder, a base running rating of 4, a double to right, -2, a 1-2. Snyder will score, and he does not. He has to hold a third. But Gentile goes ahead and gets a big-time hit. And now insurance runs are in scoring position. And the next batter is Williams. Williams is actually having a good night. He's 2 for 4. He's got a single and a double. And the question is, are they going to let him hit here? Williams is in left field. And they're going to pull him back. Williams is going to come out the bat. They will bring him out. And coming on to pinch hit will be another baseball player that winds up a manager later on the Orioles. And that will be Whitey Herzog. 291 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. So Herzog is going to come on and bat, and he will take over in left field. Pretty much the same range, although he doesn't make any errors and he does not have a good arm. So here comes Whitey Herzog to pinch hit. Snyder on at third, Gentile in second. Of course, you know, Herzog would become a Hall of Fame manager with the Cardinals in his future. Runners at second and third. And the Twins are going to pitch to him, putting him on base and making his bases loaded. Although Earl Robinson has been killer today too. He's 3 for 4, and they're going to go ahead. Gentile must be Italian. Gentile, okay. Gentile, all right. Thank you there, sir. So it's Jim Gentile. So Lee will go ahead and pitch to Herzog. Strategy rolls are off. The infield is in. Lee, 6-1. Strikeout. Got him. Whoa, what a big K by Lee. He gets Herzog out of there. And now a chance for Robinson. Robinson is 3 for 4. 2 singles and a double. Runners at second and third. Snyder and Gentile. Lee trying to go ahead and get this inning done here to give the Twins a chance in the top of the ninth. 2 outs, infield is back. Lee will set it up. He will make the pitch. 5-4 against the righty. Strikeout, the 19. That is just too high. Robinson, 4-5, and that's going to be a base hit past first. That's a single. Snyder will score. Gentile, let's see, past first. His base running rating is a 2, and he will not score. He will hold at third. He's not that fast. So Gentile holds at third. Robinson gets a base hit, but it is now 8-4 in favor of the O's. Stadium cheers. Yay! So Earl Robinson gets a big-time hit, now makes it 8-4, and now here comes the vacuum cleaner. Brooks Robinson is 2 for 4. He's got a single and a 3-run bomb. The question now, does Lee pitch to him? And he is tired, and they are going to let him pitch. They're going to stick with Don Lee, try to get out of this inning, but right now it doesn't look good for the Twins here in this game. Gentile on third, Robinson on first. Strategy rolls are off the pitch from Lee. 6-3, that's a walk, but the 20 is high. Robinson, 3-2. That ball is hit to center field. That is a 2 against the righty. That's a single. Robinson gets a base hit. Gentile will score. He will score. Robinson, base running rating of 4. Single to center is a 0. 1-4. He will get to third, and he does. Robinson to third, Robinson to first. It's now 9-4 in favor of the Orioles. Stadium cheers. Yay! And now the batter is Dropo, and that's going to be it for Don Lee, as the Twins have had enough. And they will go back to the bullpen here. Let's see who the Twins want to bring out. And their bullpen is meh. No, they're going to go with their best guy. Coming on to pitch for the Twins is going to be Ray Moore. He was their closer in 61. 4 wins, 4 losses, 14 saves, a 3.70 ERA. Ray Moore getting called upon to deal with Dropo here. The Orioles now with a 9-4 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Gentile E is silent. So it's Gentile. It's not Gentile. It's Gentile. So you think Brian B is correct. So Gentile. Okay, so Jim Gentile. So Robinson on at third, Robinson on at first. 2 Robinsons on the base. Moore will make the pitch to Dropo. Dropo was 1 for 4, but he missed a home run twice. Moore, 1-4 against the righty. That's a blank. Dropo, 2-1. He grounds 1 to short. That'll get handled by Versailles. He's got it, and he will throw to first to get Dropo, and that will end the inning. 2 runs on 4 hits for the Orioles, and they're looking pretty good. 9-4 here after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th, Orioles lead 9-4. Reno Bertoia leads off for the Twins. Orioles do need a pitcher, and they got a couple of righties coming up first. But the Orioles are not going to take any chances. They're going to bring out their closer, and what a pretty good pitcher he was. Coming on to pitch for the Orioles will be Hoyt Wilhelm. 9 wins, 7 losses, 18 saves, a 2.29 ERA. Wilhelm will come on and try to close this game out for the O's. Bertoia will, the question is, will Bertoia bat? And actually, he will actually, because the pitcher is due up third, so Bertoia will bat. Here is Hoyt Wilhelm. Wilhelm will go ahead and pitch to Bertoia. Wilhelm, 3-2, possible error. Bertoia, 6-5, ground ball to short, ball is hit to Hansen. His error rating is a 10, that's a 16. He's got it, and he throws to first, out number 1. Nice play by Hansen. Next up will be Gardner. Gardner is 0 for 3, he'll bat. 1 out now in the top of the 9th, 9-4. Wilhelm will get set up and get the pitch. Wilhelm, 2-4, strikeout, 13, just missed. Gardner, a 3-6, it's a fly ball to left, and coming under it is Herzog. He makes the catch now, and that's out number 2. Whitey Herzog took over in left field. We'll see a pinch hitter for Ray Moore as he is done. And coming on to pitch for the bat for the Twins will be Earl Batty. 302 average, 17 homers, 55 RBIs. Batty was the main catcher for the Twins in 61. He just didn't get the start here in the second game of the doubleheader. Narragon did. But now 2 outs. Wilhelm looking to close the deal. Batty looking to try to extend the game to give the Twins some hope. Wilhelm with the pitch. 4-2. That is a blank. Batty. 5-4. Ground ball to short. Hansen will go ahead and take care of it. Hansen's got it. Pumps once. Pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. The Baltimore Orioles will beat the Twins tonight in a 9-4 win. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 1-2-3 inning on the Twins as Minnesota does go ahead and get a nice win, as the Orioles get a nice win here over the Twin Cities. They go ahead and congratulate Hoyt Wilhelm. It wasn't a save situation, but he does get out there to go ahead and shut the Twins down and make sure the Orioles get the win. Final line score coming up. For the Orioles, 9 runs on 17 hits and no errors. For the Twins, 4 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Hal Brown. He'll get the win. Jack Kralick will take the loss. And Stock and Stock and Wilhelm, actually really not a hold situation since it was pretty much decided. So Brown gets the win and Kralick the loss, no saves or holds. So that does it here from Memorial Stadium, but we're not done yet here at RJL Network. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker is coming up. In 1961, that's a save for Wilhelm. Okay. So maybe I'll give him a save. Sounds good to me. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. So a 9-4 win for Baltimore as they go ahead and win the second game of that doubleheader. Let's see how the first game was here as we now begin April 16th. Rule was until 1973, you only had to finish the game no matter the score. Okay, I will take MLC's word for it. He is my trivia man as it is. So the first game between the Minnesota Twins and the Orioles, let's see what happened. Minnesota, let's see, Twins 5-36, and that is 3. Baltimore 9-52, and that's 5. So the Orioles sweep the doubleheader. The Twins still have not won a game yet this season. Cleveland at Washington. Indians 4-15, and that's 1. Washington 17-21, that's 3. That'll be a win for the Sens. Pittsburgh and the Dodgers. Pirates 10-65, that is 9. Dodgers 12-11, that is a straight 0. The Pirates win that game. Philadelphia and the Giants. Philadelphia 6-44, and that's 4. Giants 21-11. Dang. 21-11 is still a 1, and they're going to lose. Philadelphia will beat the G-Men. Cincinnati at the Redbirds. Reds 8-65, and that is 8. The Cardinals 654, and that's 5. That game belongs to the Reds. Moving on to April 17th, Angels and the Red Sox. Angels 11-26, that is 3. Boston 8-36, and that is 4. A win for the Bo Sox. Athletics and the Yankees. Whitey Ford pitching for the Yanks that game. Kansas City 3-45, and that is 4. Yankees 18-44, and that is 6. The Yankees will win another game. We're going to have I'm pretty sure I'll be saying Yankees win many times here in 1961. Cardinals and the Dodgers. Cardinals 9-26, and that is 3. Dodgers 8-26, and that is also 3. We got a tie. Cardinals roll a 6. -1 is 5. Dodgers roll a 1, and +2 is 3. The Cardinals will win in extras. Now on to April 18th. Minnesota and the Red Sox. Minnesota 18-13, and that is 2. Red Sox 11-43, and that is 5. That will be a win for Boston. Cardinals and the Dodgers. Cardinals 19-52, and we've got 7. Dodgers 15-41, and we got 5. That's a win for the Cardinals. Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs 12-24, and that's 3. Pirates 11-46, that's 5. A win for the Bucks. Reds and the Giants. Reds and the Giants. Cincinnati 10-52, and that's going to be 6. Giants 11-55, and that is 7. The Giants will pull that out, and they will beat the Reds barely. Let me just make sure. 11-55, yeah, and 10-52. Yeah, that's 6. That's a win for the Giants, and that will be a win there. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow night will be April 19th of 61. The St. Louis Cardinals will take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ernie Broglio will pitch for the Redbirds, and a Hall of Famer named Don Drysdale will be pitching for the Dodgers. A good matchup tomorrow night in the National League. Redbirds, Dodgers, Broglio, Drysdale, the LA Memorial Coliseum. Be there or be square. Midlife Crisis, Brandon Baker, Brian B., Beatles Eternally, Mike Eisenberg, Sebastian Stratt, Double D, Malbert's 20, Steeler fan, of course, DJ John 4444, Brad Church, Woodman 564, G Puck, and Ranson Sports. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. It is the Orioles putting a hurt on the Twins. They win it tonight, 9-4. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care.